This is Gallagher123123. If you've been a subscriber to my channel, you may have seen a long time ago, about 4.5 years ago, a review of the Olympus DM420 digital recorder. Well, I had that recorder from August of 2010 till January 2012. Then I upgraded to another recorder. I upgraded to an Olympus LS 7. And the LS line is like the next step up. It's for recording music. So I had that recorder for about another 2 years. But then it broke. Actually, someone knocked it out of my hand, and it fell down the stairs, and the battery compartment totally busted. So I didn't get to review that one. However, now I have this recorder. And this is the Olympus LS 14. Now this is a very nice recorder. At first I didn't like it as much as the 7. The LS 7 I think was my favorite because it was very small. This one's bulkier. Bulkier than the DM420 even. It takes 2 AA's instead of 2 AAA's. But this is a very nice recorder. So now let's give you a physical description, and then I'll show you what's very nice about a lot of Olympus recorders. And if you've seen my DM420 video, you probably remember this. So, at the top you have your microphones. There are 3 of them, because this is a very good stereo recorder. Now the third microphone, or the middle microphone, can be turned off, which is how I have mine set. Now, below the microphones, you'll eventually feel the screen. Small little screen here. Then, there are a few buttons here below that, which are, I don't know exactly what they are used for, but the one on, well, we can experiment with them when I turn this on, but I think the one on the very right is a back button, because that always takes me back. Oh, and the one in the center is a menu, a little menu. But we'll explore that once we have some recordings to play with. And I'll show you some of the stuff you can do. So then the next row, you have the play, the stop, which also goes back to the home screen, and record. Then you'll feel the arrow pad. Left, right, up, down. Okay. I think they call them plus, minus. Let me see. Try and zoom this in so you can see it. Yeah. Okay. Then you have the settings, which is, you know, how you configure the recording format and stuff. Then at the bottom you feel, I believe that might be the delete key. And then we have a knob. This is your mode. So that's what's on the front and the top. The left, you have your mini USB. Actually, before that, at the top you have your headphone jack. I think that might be a microphone jack, so if you want to use a different mic, a mini USB, and the power switch. And on the right, I don't really know what those are. Looks like then a micro SD or some type of SD. That's about it. So now let's turn this thing on. Now, here's what's very special about Olympus recorders. And that's one reason why blind people love them.
0, viewfinder, 0, 5, 12, viewfinder, image.
Okay. Take a listen to this. I'm going to flip the switch.
Battery level high.
Now, you may remember hearing that exact same message when I turned on the DM420, if you saw that video. That is what's so great about these recorders, is that they talk. Now, in some ways, I think the DM420 has slightly better accessibility features than this one, but it's pretty similar. The voice is even the same. So, now let's look at that little knob I mentioned. It has the following modes. All the way to the right, you have your
Quick mode.
And that just, you press record and it starts recording. Manual mode is similar, but you just adjust the recording volume manually. It doesn't do auto gain. Smart mode. I haven't played with that, but so I can't really tell you what that does. And then
Tuner mode.
You have a tuner mode. That's for tuning an instrument, because this is a great recorder for recording music. So let's go back to quick mode.
Manual mode. Quick mode.
So here we are in quick mode. And now we can just tap record and we'll hear a beep. Okay, this is a test of the Olympus LS 14 for the Gallagher 123123 YouTube channel. And I press stop, which is to the left of record, and we're already highlighted on the recording, so we just hit play. Okay, this is a test of the Olympus LS 14 for the Gallagher 123123 YouTube channel. So it was very clear. Now this is what I use for doing all my podcasting. So if you've seen on Blind Geek Zone or Main Menu my Comcast demo, then you've heard this recorder, because that's what I used. Alright, and I just realized on the back, we didn't show you the back. The back, you have your little battery compartment. Crap. Alright, and you can see I'm using Amazon batteries. And you have your speaker. So now that we've recorded something, let's look at some of the options you have when you're playing a recording. Okay, this is a test of the Olympus LS 14 for the Gallagher 123123 YouTube channel. So now, let's say we wanted to split this file. I'll just show you how you can do this. Well, actually, we won't go over any of the actions that you can take. We'll save those for some more advanced videos, more like tutorials. This is just meant to really be a review of the recorder. So, we'll just pop in here, and I'll give you an idea of what you can do.
File, move, and copy setting.
You can move it or copy it.
File, lock setting.
Lock it.
File, divide setting.
File dividing. That is a really nice feature.
Partial erase. File divide setting.
That is like, the best way that I can explain it is if you wanted to burn, a recording you made to a CD, and you wanted each, say it was a concert that you recorded, and you wanted each song to be on a separate track, you would divide the file, and I'll do a recording in another video, and I'll show you how to do it. It's actually quite easy.
Partial erase setting.
I guess if you want to delete part of the file.
Trimming setting.
Trim it.
Property.
Property, I don't think that speaks properly.
File, move, and copy setting.
So that's like the file menu.
File, move, and copy setting. File, lock setting. File, divide setting. Partial erase setting. Trimming setting. Property. File, move, and copy setting.
We're going to press the top right button to get out of that. And to get into it, I press the button in the middle of those three buttons on the top. And now finding a recording is very easy. If we press the stop button again,
Home.
we're at the home screen.
0, 10, 46.
So we can press the play button. And now we're in the list of files, but we don't get speech. But it's easy to just up and down and press play again to play the file.
Okay, this is a test.
So there it's our little test recording.
Home.
So I absolutely love this recorder. I think it's a really nice. Now you may have noticed it doesn't have a music folder or a podcast folder like on the DM420. But this does have a lot of music related things, such as a metronome. Now quickly I will show you where you can change voice guidance settings.
Record menu.
So if you press the button, which is next to the right arrow, you can press down, then
Display and sound menu.
go to display and sound, press OK,
Backlight
and
setting.
then up arrow once,
Voice guidance setting. On and off
press OK,
setting.
and then on and off,
Guidance speed setting.
speed,
Volume setting.
and volume. So pretty simple. Hope you've enjoyed this look at the Olympus LS 14. So this is what happens when you shut it off. And we'll see you in a future video.